And we are now live.
There we go.
Okay, welcome. We are here at the 2022 Texas Pinball Festival.
Hi, I'm Jamie Burchell, and welcome to our channel, Wormhole Pinball, and we're so happy to be here at TPF and hosting the Classics tournament right now, and then the Wizards tournament later, and the Women's tournament tomorrow.
We are so grateful for Wormhole stepping up to do this stream and stepping up to do lots of other streams in the future for Texas Pinball in general, not just the Texas Pinball Festival. Thank you, Jamie.
We're beyond excited. Can't tell you how excited we are.
Okay, so we are now Group 1 of the Classics Finals. We have Player 1, Stephen Chappelle, Player 2, Sunshine Bond, Player 3, Mark Meserve, and Player 4, Mark Gunter. So we are now stepping up to Player 4, Mark Gunter now. I'll do play-by-play on this. You want to do color?
Please.
And we got John Spates in the booth as well. He's going to tell us how to play Sinbad, right?
I've yet to play Sinbad.
Yet to play Sinbad.
Are they practicing right now? Does everyone get like a practice round prior, or are they starting right now? We're live.
Right. So this is live. This is one player was able to get a practice game on Sinbad because this game was brought in late to the tournament as a replacement for which game? Xenon, which went down. So it looks like in general the objective of this game is to build bonus and build the bonus multiplier. I'm not entirely sure how the bonus multiplier is built. I'm sure we can figure this out pretty quickly. He's got the. Oh no, we're on player. What player are we on? On player 1, Stephen Chappelle. He had to play bonus multiplier up to 3x.
Hi, Jay Feast. Welcome to our chat. Welcome to the Wormhole. Welcome to TPF. It's so exciting. Thanks for joining. And our friend Trumpanchi is telling people to basically get online. Thank you, Trumpanchi. Okay, so left drop 2x, 2 drops 3x, 3 drops 4x, 4 drops 5x, and then you get that in order. Okay, thank you.
All right, so Sunshine's doing her thing. She's keeping the ball alive. Lots of excellent flipper skills and good reads going on here. It's always a
That's a good dig.
What a save! Sunshine's an expert.
She's really good.
I watched her yesterday. She's pretty darn good.
She made a quick mistake early on. The ball hit the tip of that upper flipper, and it came down really fast. She wasn't expecting it, but she was able to recover quite quickly. She's dead bouncing like she should to get control of the ball. Looks like she's heading for that spinner. She's trying to rip that spinner. Get a couple good rips in.
I always get scissored in these games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It happens to me every time. Like Paragon, scissored.
I mean, it's a natural reaction to want to try and cradle the ball, and then you forget that, there's a gap there.
Oh, drain. Good ball one, though.
He's got a nice lead, 220.
Ball 2.
We got Mark Meserve out of Austin, Texas. He's thinking about it. Oh, we got our player cam is frozen. 1 second, I'm gonna fix this.
It's a pretty game, John. It really is.
Yeah, yep.
Get one of these for the Wormhole.
We need more EMs. That's and solid states, and we need more.
I would love for some more to roll through, for sure.
I think we were a little stern heavy for a little bit, but anyway, nice bump.
Ooh, he almost flicked it right into the out lane there.
Oh, and he did.
Gets the out lane drain.
My phrase for that is unlucky.
Unlucky?
Yeah, I played a lot of soccer and did a lot of soccer commentating, and that tends to be the British phrase for oops. They say unlucky. It makes it nicer.
Definitely was not the player's fault. Well, a lot of times in pinball that is the case.
So you're not playing in the classics, but you're playing in the Wizards, right, Phil?
Correct. Yeah, I barely have time to play in that, and definitely not playing in both classics and Wizards. Mark's playing a little fast and loose here, not taking much time to trap up or try and get the ball under control.
Ooh, he just dug one really out. It was nice.
Going for those drops.
The knowledge that these players have per game is what is so impressive to me.
I mean, you have to be able to,
Yeah.
if you want to compete at a high level, you need to be able to know these games.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I mean, I don't know most of the games. When I go to a tournament, though, I'm going to do a little research ahead of time. Nice little nudge to save the ball from the out lane.
Oops.
He was going for a little tip off the left flipper there to try and nudge it over to the right flipper to save it, and I think he misread it just a smidge. That's a mistake I find myself doing a lot after the pandemic, and I wasn't playing as much anymore because you just kind of, you forget that timing and you forget those reads.
Jeezy Pinball, thanks for rooting for Brian Daniels from Tulsa this morning. That's who you're rooting for. All right, great.
All right, Sunshine's stepping up. I can hear her laughing in the background. That infectious Sunshine laugh. Best laugh in pinball. And she's sitting with at least a point in the tank. It's always good knowing that you're not going to get a 0. You get a 0 in the first game, it is devastating.
Happens to me a lot, Phil. Happens to me a lot. You got to put a rally cap on.
I recently had a 0 in the first game and managed to pull out a win by forcing a tiebreaker after game 3.
I watched you do that.
But it is extremely rare for that to happen.
Yeah.
I ran the numbers one time, and just probability-wise, it is very hard to pull that one off. Here goes Sunshine. It's that third lane. She's letting the ball come down to that lower flipper before flipping, which is probably smart.
She was doing that the last 2, yeah.
But I think she was a little bit late on that shot and was punished for it right away. But she's in good shape, at least for, for maybe a second. Mark
has a good chance
Mark
here.
is really close. Unfortunately, the stream booth is becoming a table.
It is a lot of table for people's drinks.
I don't like all these drinks around.
I know.
All right. This is one of the most stressful moments right here in pinball.
Because you only need a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Right there. Let's see. The bonus will get it. He got it in the bonus.
Got it in the bonus. Oh, he breathes a sigh of relief.
I panic that when I do that all the time. I'm like, okay, I only need this. Too many switches, yada, yada.
I would rather be in Mark Gunter's perspective right now rather than Mark Meserve's, just from a stress level.
So you just say, you only need one good ball. Let's go. It only takes one ball. Let's go.
Versus when you're like, oh my gosh, I only need like 10 spinner rips or 10 spins of the spinner. That's stressful.
That's when I panic.
and he gets punished for that on-the-fly shot.
Yeah.
But it was enough for him to get third place. So it's going to be Mark Meserve in first, Sunshine in second, Mark Gunter in third, and Stephen Chappelli takes the goose egg.
You got to put in the hours.
Yeah. I would be divorced.
Yeah,
quite frankly.
Yeah, I probably would be too.
Yeah, and I like her.
I play enough to keep competitive, but
I mean,
I've got other things in life.
Yeah. So our Twitch channel is called Wormhole Pinball. Can you hear me good, guys?
Yeah.
And so what we are, and next time you're in Houston, you got to come by the Wormhole because you're going to love it. It's a private pinball club, and we have hundreds of games that we rotate in and out, 25 at a time. And like we just did pistol poker.
Okay.
And we our collectors, John being one of them, we like obscure old games.
Okay.
And new games too. We have a whole Stern row. So I mean, anyway, next time you're in Houston, hit us up. Okay, we'd love that. We'd love to invite you.
I'm frequently there for the Space City Open.
Cool.
Well, not always. I'll caveat that. My priorities in November are to go to Free Play Florida and Outer Banks. And so if Houston is opposite either of those, then I skip Houston. But if it's not, then I go to Houston. I've been to Houston, I don't know, I think I've done maybe 8 times the Houston show.
It's a ball, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a blast.
It's a blast. It really
I
is
especially
a blast.
like the fact that they also have, like music.
Yeah.
You have a concert.
We have a
guest
massive
artist every
DJ
year.
And we're getting going.
Yeah.
So they started.
It was really cool that you had the harp twins.
I know.
They're awesome.
They had their own bodyguards.
Yeah.
For creepers.
Yeah.
Had to do it.
Yeah.
So are they practicing now, or are they ready to go?
I don't know if they're practicing or not because Sinbad got rolled in late because it was not it replaced Xenon during the qualifying because Xenon kept breaking down.
So you're on player 4 now.
Okay, so they have started. Okay.
I don't have over here.
We're going to get that fixed right now.
Okay. Little background on what I figured the optimal way to. Okay. Each Sinbad is a little different. This one, there's a particular good way to play it because of the way the inserts have survived. Have we got pointers available on this or not?
I don't think so.
Okay. Anyway, ideally on this particular one, you want to plunge the far left 5,000 lane, which that he just missed there. That's dangerous when you come down over the green rollovers, because if it comes down those at the wrong speed, it'll hit the little post just below the last rollover and sometimes go out directly out the right out lane. I had Zach Sharp lose a match to me one time in Florida because that happened to him on ball 3. The ideal plunge is to get the 5,000. Right now he's trying to finish the targets here to get his bonus multiplier.
Okay.
Yeah, right down the middle. But like I said, the ideal plunge is down to 5,000, the far left red lane, and then the ball will frequently feed below to the left flipper. Okay. That's unfortunate. Basically, he hit the white target to get the 2x bonus, but you have to be careful with the rebound from that. I prefer to get it from the left flipper straight up, because from the right flipper, sometimes the rebound goes down the middle like that one just did. There's your ideal plunge for the 5,000. And you see, let it roll to the left flipper so you get a better angle on that white 2x drop target there. Yeah, when you can, you want to take backhand shots on Sinbad because they're less likely to drain down the middle. Nice recovery to save that from going out the side.
Thank you, Phil. And I'm sorry about the ads, people. Yeah, I guess we had some advertisements. You got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
I'll warn people on some Sinbads, you see the bonus value lights in the middle there, 10,000 down to 1,000.
Yep.
On some Sinbads, those have started to kind of crater. And when they do, the ball can just track down the middle right over them. So if you're playing a Sinbad, you need to check that. Because otherwise, when it comes out of the bumpers on the left there below the red target, it'll drain down the middle, tracking down over those rollovers. Yeah. Nice save there.
Yeah, John Ross is having a.
Okay. Now he's got his 2X. After the 2X.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because extra balls are on this one, I would tend to get the 2X just so that you've got your bonus multiplier sequence started, since you need to get all of them to get your multiplier. But after getting the white 2X, I'd tend to go for the purple ones next, just because extra balls are on. And you've got a decent chance to get an extra ball on this game the way that it plays.
I'm going to run
so
the
I,
restroom real quick.
yeah, the extra ball, by the way, is you basically get the 3 purple targets on the lower right there, and then go through the second lane from the left on top. Okay, there is his 2X. Dead bounce. Purple target. Ooh. Okay. One more. He needs the right one. He's got his 3X because he's got both white and yellow. Nice catch.
Oh, that was.
It's a little hard to get that one from that position. There you go. Now he wants to go up top and get his extra ball through that second lane from the left. Ideally, you go up the rollovers. You go up the rollovers and you can get a nice, almost. Nice double flip there.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
So,
Still
unfortunate. He had everything. Yeah, still a good ball. Had everything lit. That gives him a pretty good lead. There's no real say. Oh, okay, good plunge. There you go. Just with the doctor order. Good start. Needs to get that other purple one. Okay, he's got his yellow. Well, the first of the 2. Watch the bounce.
Oh,
that's
no.
what I was.
No.
That's what I was warning people about.
Yep.
It comes down there and hits that post, and it'll go out the right out lane. You got to nudge it just right to not drain there.
You kind of nudge it before it gets to that post.
I tend to nudge it as it hits the post rather than before.
Or drive it a little higher. Than,
Yeah. So they're guaranteed no better than third. Yeah, you can get it up top, multiple ways, obviously, but the, best one as far as getting a good chance to get it to go in one of the lanes is to go up the rollovers on the left. Look out. Okay. There's his white target for 2X. Got to be careful when it comes out through the spinner lane there. And watch how it's...
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, when it comes through the spinner lane, you have to pay attention to, is it going to drop, basically watch its movement as it enters it. Is it going to drop straight? Is it going to angle right? Is it going to angle left? Because it'll drain down the middle if if you don't gauge properly the way it's going to feed through it. Okay, there we go.
Good.
He's got, okay. He's got 2 of the purples. Still needs the white. Take the purple. Okay. He's got his extra ball lit, if he can get it up there. Dead bounce. Oh, I would have dead bounced, but okay.
Yep.
Try and nudge it over.
Oh.
Nope. Not quite enough. Good try, though. So, yeah, close for first and second, close for third and fourth. So, Raymond with the early lead. Yeah, I found that's one of the key feeds to look for on the Sinbads is both, how it comes down the left orbit over the rollovers and how it feeds through that center spinner lane. When it's coming down the right side, generally it's safe and comes clean to the left flipper. Not necessarily where you can catch it, but you can usually either catch it or flip away. And like I say, when it comes down the lane on the left between the spinner and the rollover orbit, it usually comes to the left flipper unless it starts tracking over those inserts. So never bother to shoot the spinner for advanced bonus. There's too much risk of it, slamming into the bumper and going out of control. You're better off just focus on getting your drop targets and going up top. Interesting format here where they play, you're in essence picking a bank because you choose, we're going to start with this machine and then move to the right. In some ways, I like that better than picking 3 individual machines where you actually have to pick a bank. It makes it a little less skewed toward the high seed.
Yep. Okay.
They're still getting choice of a set of games, but they're not getting like their 3. They're not getting their 3 favorites to cherry pick.
Right.
Yeah. So it's an advantage, but it's not as steep as an advantage. And I think I actually like that a little better for competitive purposes.
Definitely. Yeah, I would agree with you.
Well, once again, we are live at TPF, Texas Pinball Festival. I'm Jamie, John. And we...
Oh, and let me give it, I'm just checking the chat here. I haven't seen, I haven't been looking at who's online here. So, yeah, let me give a shout out to Dalton and Tim in particular. Hi, guys. Good to see you're online.
We have 75 viewers. Pretty darn exciting.
Okay.
Pretty darn exciting. I'm blown away.
I'm guessing I know a lot of them, but I don't recognize their handles.
Oh, yeah, you're never going to know their handles.
Yeah.
First time chat.
My handle is blatantly obvious. So.
What is it?
It's BMU.
BMU. There it is.
Or BMU1, I think.
There you go.
So. Pinball is giving you a shout out here.
Yeah.
So do we know what game will be next?
Well, basically, since they're going in sequence, they would play Ali next.
Playing Ali
okay.
next. Okay.
Yeah. And for Ali, Ali's one of the games where it's really important to get your bonus multiplier as high as you can on ball 1 because it holds over.
Okay.
Ali's like that. Galaxy's another one that's like that. And there's a huge advantage to any player who can get their multiplier up on ball 1. In the case of Ali, it's the 3 drop targets at the upper left horseshoe that you need to hit.
Well, that was Daphne. She is a flippin' Frenchie, and she is the Wormhole pinball mascot.
Okay.
So sorry about that, people.
No worries.
Okay, so we are on.
So we are in the semifinals, and again, there's the white target to get your 2X. And now you want to get the yellow ones and the purple ones. Again, at this point, I would probably go for the purples over the yellows just to try and get the extra ball because they're active. But you're going to need them both anyway, so okay, there you go, up top through the lane, well, whatever you want to call it. Again, you get a decent feed there when it comes out the right side. Okay, try and get the purple target. Needs the leftmost purple target yet, I think. Again, no. Probably would have flipped a hair early. Okay, cradle up. Nice backhand. So now he's got everything lit, and he wants to go. Now, when you get everything lit, it starts counting down the bonus immediately. Nudge it. Oh, almost the extra ball. Gets 5,000 instead. Actually, it's a special, so I don't know if he even gets points for that. Because, yeah, when you finish the red targets, the 5,000 that lane's normally worth changes a special. And I'm guessing that might not be worth anything right now. But he wants to go up top and get that second lane from the... Look out.
Boy.
Yeah.
Saw that coming,
when you finish your 10 drop targets to get the 5X, it immediately starts counting down your bonus. And you get 5 times whatever you've built up to date. And then you have to complete the targets to get your 5X multiplier back. And the bonus value resets as well.
Ooh, good save.
Nice recovery there. Okay. Again, he's got both the white and the yellow for the 3X right now. So he needs to get the ball set up to get the purple ones for the extra ball lane and the 4X. Ooh, slow down here, slow down. Okay, up top through the orbit. Watch, make your nudge there. Okay, okay.
Oh, scissor. What do you do here?
You have to do a very, it's like a tap pass flip.
Oh, that's brilliant.
If you have to do kind of a tap pass flip to get it out without having it go below. If it's in there too deep, you're not going to get it out. But that was far enough down at the end of the flipper that little, kind of tap pass mini flip was enough to release it without having it go behind it.
Awesome. That was fun to watch.
But if the ball had been a little further to the right, he wouldn't have been able to get it out of there without draining. Well, okay, he's got to watch out there. Again, you're at risk of it draining out the right on those. So he's got the white already. They've been pretty efficient at getting the white target. This Sinbad plays really nice, by the way. Again, that's safer coming down there than going through the middle between the spinner, through the spinner. Yep. But you miss and you pay the price.
A couple of people on Twitch are not a huge fan of this game. What about you? What do you think?
I'm a big fan of this.
You like it?
I really like Sinbad, yeah, because it's a good game for ball control and precise shots, but without it doesn't. I like some of the older games where you don't have guaranteed safe ball return to the flipper things with like with ramps and orbits. You basically have to be on the ball at all times as far as where the ball is bouncing. But, you can generally maintain control with careful nudging.
So we're in the semifinals. Pretty exciting. It's going pretty quickly, hasn't it?
And again, you've got to, again, you're doing, precision drop target shooting here.
Yeah. They said that.
And there's nice strategy. You've got to get the targets in a particular sequence to maximize your value.
It's also good for learning how to drop catch. Said some of our viewers.
Good for learning to drop catch, and also it's like I say, it's a good game for strategic nudging and strategic dead bouncing, like right there.
Right.
It can get rather frenetic at times because if you're shooting at the drops and you're getting really fast rebounds, sometimes you don't have a lot of time to react if the rebound's not going somewhere safe. Basically, once you get those drop targets, you do not want to hit the bank, the area where the drop targets were.
Okay.
Because now it's going into basically like a bare rubber, and it's just going to smash itself straight back at the flipper really fast. Like that.
Okay.
Or like the previous one at the purple bank did. See, right now he's got his extra ball lit, so he needs to get the ball up top. And again, going the orbit is the safest route. It's not the easiest shot of the three, because you can get it up top a little easier by going the lane.
Oh, Raymond.
Just to the side of the orbit. There's a little wider gap there, but the orbit is more likely to actually go where you want it when you go up there.
And here comes Garrett.
So Garrett coming up on ball two here again. Okay, so you got it again. Got his targets in a hurry there. He's already got both the white and the yellow ones for 3X. And I think he just needs one more purple for his.
Oh no, Garrett.
Just need one more purple for the extra ball light, but nope. Like I said, the Sinbad plays nice. It's less drainy than some other Sinbads I've played.
Okay.
Both in terms of the not draining off the inserts coming down below the red lane there, and not super drainy down through the center spinner even. I haven't seen too many balls do that this weekend. Plus the dead bounces between flippers. The flipper rubber's in pretty good shape because the dead bounces are nice and clean.
Yeah. Well, that's what Yancey's saying on our Twitch chat, that ultimate dead bounce game.
Yeah. It's a really great game for learning dead bouncing.
Well, I'm going to have to get one at the Wormhole
Okay.
because I suck at dead bouncing. It's just not natural for a new
and
player.
and there's actually more than one version. There's another version called Eye of the Tiger.
Okay.
So if you see that, it's basically the same play field. I think it's a matter of, one is 2-ball or 2-player, one's 4-player, or something like that, or one might be EM and the other solid state. I forget which. It's in my guide's time. He got the extra ball there, so.
Okay.
So decent bonus, 4 times 12 for 48. So that'll put him temporarily in second, but that extra ball gives him a chance to move up to first here. Again, it's only a ball 2.
Right.
But anytime you can get an extra ball when it's alive, go for it. The one place on these you have to be most careful is when the ball is coming right between the upper and the lower flippers. Because on occasion, if you're going to let it dead bounce, but it hits right on the crease between the upper and lower flipper, it won't give you a clean dead bounce, and it can sometimes just kind of come straight down and drain. If you get kind of a little halvesy bounce. It's got the extra ball lit again. Can he get it up there? Again, watch the feed there. Okay, that almost hit that little notch I was telling you about. Now he needs to try and nudge it in the extra ball, but not quite. Maybe.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Again, he's going to keep. Okay.
Okay.
But some good bonus. That should put him in second. A little closer, so okay. Yeah, this is definitely less drainy than your typical Sinbad, from what I've seen.
Good scores. Play extra ball.
Yeah,
That's great.
Raymond was telling me that he passed my score in qualifying when he got a Lazarus.
Oh.
I put up 400 something, and he said he had about 270, and then got a Lazarus, and then was able to convert the Lazarus into another 200,000 and get a top score on it. Always got to be alert for that Lazarus.
Yeah.
And basically it's an extra ball.
It's an extra ball.
And those can be huge.
That's
Again,
dangerous.
there's your
There it
center
is.
lane down. Your drain down the spinner. That's where you have to really watch how the ball is entering the spinner to prevent it from doing something like that. And see, there it almost drained on him because it hit the crease between the two flippers there, and that gives you a weaker dead bounce.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a weak enough dead bounce that it'll just go down the middle rather than make it across to the other flipper. Like I said, that's where it's dangerous. It's when it's right on that crease between the upper and lower flippers.
None of them are taking much time between plays.
They're just going.
They're going.
There's a lot less time between players here than typical.
Scissors was haven't been in a lot of scissor drains in this round.
No.
We saw a bunch in the first.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So that's not going to be enough to get him there.
No.
Decent game, but at best third. So now only 34. If you can get this multiplier pretty quickly, he's got a good chance to get there. But that didn't help because he missed his chance for that extra 5,000 on the red lane, on the red lane on the plunge. Got to try and get that 5,000 skill shot. Well, he got it the hard way there.
Oof.
And then, by the way, so since he had finished the yellow targets, you see the lane at the top that's lit yellow. That was actually 5,000 there when he got that, because that lane's 500 when unlit, but once you complete the yellow targets,
oh, there's that medal.
It changes value to 5,000. So now he's taking the lead.
Yeah, he has.
And at this point, it's basically don't tilt.
Right.
You've got the lead. Player 4 is quite a ways behind you, so don't tilt. If you could get an extra ball. Lights, yeah, unfortunately, the light switches in this room are on the wall near some of the doors where people sometimes just kind of lean back against the wall. And there's been at least 3 times this weekend, including once when I was trying to qualify, where somebody leaned back into the light switch and killed the lights unexpectedly.
He muscled through it though.
Yeah, he muscled through it.
That's not why he drained.
You just got to hang in there. So nice game.
All right, here comes
so now
Jermaine.
Now Jermaine's got to get something done here. I would say he probably needs at least 1 extra ball.
Okay.
You could do it on 1 ball if you got your bonus max countdown more than once, but he's probably going to need an extra ball to get there.
How many rounds do they play in the semis?
Well, it's 3 games each round.
3 games each round, right?
Three,
that doesn't change. Oh.
3 games each round. That was dangerous.
Yeah. Almost saw a scissor.
So he's got the first 2 banks. See, that's where it's dangerous when you accidentally hit the wall behind where the targets were. He needs to get the purple target there. Okay, 1 purple left to go, the one on the left. Nice shot. Now he needs to get it up top and hope he gets an extra ball. Okay, that's okay, because that's going to come back down where he can get a controlled flip on it. But that bounce wasn't okay. Yeah, if the ball only goes part way up the left orbit there, when it comes back down, it's going to hit that post and generally come cleanly to the right flip repair.
Okay.
So Jermaine can't be happy with the last, but we'll see. He's got 2 more games left.
Yeah, pinball left.
You win games 3 and 4, or excuse me, games 2 and 3, and you're through no matter what no matter what happened on game 1. So.
Right. So Sinbad, Ali, and Rolling Stone, and we got a lot of exciting people. Dalton is particularly going to be excited for some more Sinbad. He has been begging for it.
Oh God.
He is excited. There he goes. See?
He looks excited to me. And yeah, we're out and running. Raymond with the game selection got bullied into having to be first on this game, and he starts out. So Sinbad, if it's not the first time on the stream, I probably don't have to explain the rules too much. It's a bonus count game. It's very similar to like Genie. Basically, the drop targets, or Joker Poker is the other one. The drop targets up front give you bonus multiplier, 2x on the left, then 3x to the right of that, 4x to the right of that, and you have to hit more targets. 5x is that bank up top, and you do have to complete 1 before you complete the next one. So if you finished all the drop targets but 2x, you only got 1x. But yeah, it's bonus count game. With a weird flipper geometry. We will see over these 12 balls if anybody scissor flips themselves.
I don't think anybody scissor flipped the last time, but
yeah.
The first time we had it on the stream, we had multiple scissor flips.
Yeah, just one right through. Yeah, Ray's already off and running. The scores we've been seeing on here are pretty incredible. People are able to pretty consistently get that 2x target. And so that kind of seals your ball score for at least 50,000, I feel, because you get, all your random drop target hits, you're adding 1,000 to that bonus, and those are worth 2 now. That's a lot. And we see, let's see, Keith is up and running 2. He needs that 2x target. I can't see it. Yeah, he needs the 2x target because he has completed his 3x targets. So if he hits that, he will jump in scoring. And his bonus count's getting sizable, too. He's up to 12,000. Oh, a hover over the outlane.
Yeah.
It was like on the insert, and then you just have to watch it fall. Yeah, but he doesn't.
I missed a tough drain.
Yeah, it sat on the insert for the left outlane shortly, and then fell off. So you just watch it go and say bye. Yeah, and Keith doesn't get the 2x target, and that cost him quite a bit there. Raymond's still leading, and now we have Zachary up to play.
And that's a clean drain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was telling folks earlier, Mark, that this Sinbad plays better than most. You don't get the the center drain off the inserts, and the feed out of the spinner is, generally safe. Again, you have to be careful, but it's generally safe.
Right.
Flippers are nice and active.
Yeah, see Sebastian.
Rubber on the flippers, nice and active for dead bouncing. So.
Yeah, everything.
And we have our scissors. There it is.
We got
there
one.
it is.
Somewhere
chop,
on these
chop,
12 balls.
chop.
And Sebastian with one, and he hit that 2X right away. I was like, oh, we're gonna see a great ball. And yeah, it's.
Yep.
You have to like.
That's one of those things you never want. Actually, this is one time when it's good to not have a player cam. Excuse me. Because I'm guessing he would not have wanted to be on camera for his scissors.
And it happens on stream too, you just.
Yeah, you hate when it happens on stream.
Don't make a clip of it. Be polite, okay, guys. Yeah, and then so now we're on to Raymond. He's hammering away for that 2X, gets it on. 3X with a not quite.
He needs one more for the 3X. He needs the one on the right. He got the one on the right. Now set it up for the purples. I think he got the right-hand most purple there.
Yeah, his bonus count isn't so high, but there's
watch out for your feed there. Okay, that's that deadly spot right between on the crease between the flippers, where sometimes it can just kind of die down the middle off that.
Yeah,
and then that's part of why some people end up scissoring, is they see it's going to hit that spot and they're afraid of what it might do, and they flip. And you're better off risking the funky rebound, from when it hits the crease, to because the scissors you're going to lose it. The funky rebound, at least you might not lose it.
Right, and if you know it's coming, you can react to it, because if it rolls straight down the flipper, you can give it a flip a little late, and it'll go back into play for you.
Right. Yeah, see there I would have let it dead bounce, because it's getting out of control.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely if it's below those out lane posts, you have all the control. You can just let it kind of bounce around, whatever, wait, take your shot.
Yeah, but especially, once you've got some of the targets down and you've got, like the bare, cushions behind there, you don't want to be flipping away, because if it hits one of those bare cushions, it's gone.
Yeah. Oh, man. So we're just blowing through it. Bremen's ball 1 score still looking pretty good.
Yep.
Sebastian now on to his ball 2.
How long did it take you to do the dead bounce? How long did that take? I still can't do it, and I'm 2 years in.
I had to. Yeah, mine was about 2 years, because I didn't trust it.
I don't trust it.
I always played at arcades, so my balls are my money.
Right.
So I can't. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste time.
That's one reason it's good to go to shows.
Yes.
Because when you go to a show, or you go to a place to play, where it's like by the hour.
Right.
Then your money
Raymond,
is already
we almost lost Raymond.
Your money is already paid. So at that point you can do it more
Yeah,
experimenting and not worry about the fact that it cost you something when you drain. And again, he misses his skill shot there.
Could be from the trip.
But like I say, this one has not been draining out the right as often as some others do when you miss that skill shot and come down the orbit.
Yeah, it does still hover over there, but it doesn't.
Yeah, it generally doesn't drain.
Yeah.
Watch the feed here. Okay, he made sure it was coming down enough angle. See, that's when you don't want to hit those bare walls behind there.
Yeah.
But as long as it's going to roll right to left or left to right through that spinner, or drop straight down with the very right side of it, you're safe.
Yeah, he glances the post there into the spinner, and that's just a hot feedback. Let's see.
Okay, a
what
couple
Keith
purples.
Can come up with. You really want that 2X.
And again, most people like to backhand the 2X white target because it's safer.
Yeah. If you can get control on that upper left flipper, then
especially since if you miss, it's going to go up into the reds, which isn't a totally useless thing. That's useful too.
Yeah, Keith ate the same mistake he made on ball 2 there, right? He had 4X ready, but hadn't hit the 2X target yet, and so then gets a single count.
Yeah.
You hate to see that.
Okay, right. Obviously, he's going for the extra ball there, because he, rather than let it go and set up the white one, he was going for the purple one initially on the 3 bank to get the extra ball. Look out, look out.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, he didn't trust the outlane
Nope.
post. I can't
Nope.
blame him. Gave it a nudge, but that was
It's hard to
too
gauge
much.
exactly how much nudge sometimes.
yeah. Yeah, and it just gentle arc and
So Sebastian's got some work to do here, but nobody's got a big enough score that he can't catch them without,
Yeah, nobody's
and
blown
it's,
up.
he doesn't even need an extra ball. He just needs a max bonus and some, good play during the ball, and you can take first here yet.
yeah. So using that drop catch on the
Yeah,
upper
yeah.
left flipper there, that's kind of
Look
nice.
out. He timed it wrong.
Right as I'm complimenting his flipper technique,
Well,
of course.
it's the
right?
commentator's
It's the
curse.
commentator's curse.
Yeah, commentator's curse, yeah.
That is what you
I'm
did.
sorry.
He hasn't missed a putt under 2 feet in the last 3 tournaments.
And you gymnastics.
Too bad.